The ocean looks calm from above. Sunlight fractures into silver ribbons, drifting across a surface that hides more than it reveals. Waves roll gently, disguising a world where every movement matters and hesitation can mean death. Below, the water deepens into blue shadow. Sound fades, light thins, and something ancient is already moving. This world does not announce itself. It simply exists, vast, patient, and unforgiving. Long before it is ever seen by human eyes, life begins far from shore. In open water, where there are no landmarks and no shelter, a great white shark enters the world fully formed and completely alone. There is no ceremony to mark its arrival, no welcome, no protection waiting nearby. From the instant it is born alive, the young shark must swim. Motion is survival here. Stillness is danger. The newborn is small by ocean standards, fragile in a realm ruled by size and strength. Larger predators pass through these waters, and even other sharks may see opportunity rather than kinship. The ocean does not recognize innocence. It does not pause for beginnings. Every second demands awareness. There is no parent to guide the young shark's path, no lessons offered, no second chances promised. Instinct becomes its only compass, a quiet force urging it forward, warning it when to flee, pushing it to hunt when hunger tightens its body. The sea itself becomes both home and test. In these early moments, survival is not about dominance, it is about avoiding notice. As hours stretch into days and days into weeks, the young shark begins to grow. Each movement strengthens muscle, each swim sharpens coordination. The ocean is no longer just empty space, it becomes a living map filled with signals waiting to be interpreted. Sound travels differently underwater. Vibrations move farther than sight, carrying information through the deep. The faint flick of a tail, the sudden burst of panic from a school of fish, the distant thrum of something large cutting through the water. Slowly, the shark learns to listen, not with ears, but with its entire body. Its senses awaken and refine. Tiny electrical signals betray the presence of living creatures nearby. Pressure shifts reveal currents and approaching storms. Light from above casts shifting patterns that signal time, depth, and movement. The young shark absorbs all of it, not through thought, but through repetition. Mistakes come quickly, and they are unforgiving. A poorly timed chase wastes energy that may not be recovered. A careless approach risks injury. A single wound can slow movement, and in the ocean, weakness is visible. But the shark adapts. It learns patience. It learns restraint. It learns that survival is not about constant motion, but about choosing the right moment to act. Gradually, the chaos of the sea begins to form patterns. Time moves differently underwater. Seasons shift not by calendar, but by temperature and current. The young shark begins to follow food along invisible pathways carved by the ocean itself. Warm water brings life. Cold currents carry opportunity elsewhere. Coastlines appear, disappear, and reappear as the shark grows more confident in its range. Its body changes with purpose. Muscle thickens beneath pale skin. The tail becomes a powerful engine, capable of sudden speeds. Rows of serrated teeth develop, sharp, efficient, and replaceable, perfectly designed for gripping and tearing prey. Each feature is refined not for cruelty, but for efficiency. The shark is no longer simply reacting to its environment. It is becoming part of it. With growth comes confidence, but never comfort. Hunger remains a constant companion. Energy must be balanced carefully. Every hunt is a calculation, effort weighed against reward. The ocean does not offer excess. Adulthood arrives quietly. There is no moment of declaration, no sudden transformation. One day, the great white simply moves with certainty. Its presence alters the water around it. Smaller predators yield space. Schools of fish scatter at its approach. The shark now travels between deep ocean and coastal waters, following prey across vast distances. Near the surface, the world brightens, and danger changes form. Seals haul themselves onto rocky outcrops, unaware of the silent shape moving below. From beneath, the shark watches, measuring distance, angle, and timing. When it strikes, the motion is explosive, an eruption of power from the deep. But even here, at the peak of its physical strength, the great white is not invincible. Injuries linger, teeth break, fins tear. Healing is slow, and every impairment carries risk. Storms churn the ocean without warning, erasing familiar currents and reshaping coastlines. Hunger can drive dangerous decisions. And then, there are threats the ocean never prepared it for. Machines roar through hunting grounds. Nets drift silently, invisible barriers that do not behave like anything nature ever created. Noise fills the water, disrupting signals the shark relies on to navigate and hunt. The sea is changing, and adaptation becomes more difficult. Still, the great white endures, because endurance is written into its design. When the time comes to reproduce, the encounter is brief and rare. In an ocean this vast, paths seldom cross. There are no lasting bonds, no shared journeys. Mating is instinctual, driven by forces older than memory. Afterward, separation is immediate. Months later, far from view, new life develops. Within the mother, young sharks prepare for a world that has not grown gentler. They will not be guided. They will not be protected. When they are born, they will swim immediately, carrying instincts refined over millions of years. The cycle does not slow. It does not hesitate. It continues. As the great white glides through deeper water, it does not seek meaning or recognition. It does not understand fear or legend. It exists within a rhythm shaped by tide and time, predator and ocean locked together in balance. Its role is not destruction, but regulation. By hunting the weak and the slow, it shapes the health of the ecosystem it inhabits. Remove it, and the balance falters. The ocean remembers what it loses. The great white shark is not a monster of myth. It is not a villain. It is a living reminder that nature is precise, demanding, and interconnected. Its life is a story of motion, restraint, and survival, played out far from applause or witness. In the rise and fall of tides, in the silent pull of deep currents, the cycle repeats. Birth, growth, survival, renewal. And as long as the oceans continue to breathe, the great white shark will remain part of that breath, moving through blue darkness, guided by ancient instinct, silent, enduring, and essential.